Hello everyone and welcome to another live stream with me, tiny Peter Austin. So small, so small, tiny, really small tiny Peter Austin. It's me. I'm Peter and I'm tiny and small. It's nice to see you all. Hello to everyone in the chat. Cooly Wooly, a Yeti, Alien Sweat Hands, CHR is here. We got Matt Jadith Evans chatting for the first time. Hello MJE. Iron as well, and Eden and Pops chatting for the first time.
I understand you're quite expert in the collection of knuts.
Hello Master Jedi Tiny Peter Austin. How are you? How was your weekend? Happy to see you streaming today. Loved the new episode of Worst Games Ever on Patreon. Hope you are having a wonderful day.
Worst Games Ever on Patreon. Very nice. Thank you very much, Stephen, for the bits. That's very kind of you. Very kind indeed. I am having a very nice day. And I had a nice weekend as well. What did I do on the weekend? Shot some Worst Games Ever with Ben Potter yesterday. That was fun. Did I do anything on Saturday? Anything interesting? Anything exciting? I feel like I must have done, but I can't think what it would have been. I think just some house things. You know, a little odd jobs around the house. Oh, that's right. My lovely wife was away. She was out for the day seeing a friend all day, so I was home alone and just I didn't do house things. I played Resident Evil is what I did on Saturday. No spoilers in the chat. Not for me and not from me. I'm not going to say anything other than it's really good. Again, it's that Resident Evil engine, isn't it? That apparently RE engine doesn't stand for Resident Evil engine. RE engine, re-engine that Capcom use. Anyway, love that engine. Love that gameplay style. It's so clean and like you enter an area and you're like, oh, there's so many places to go, and like that's locked by that item, and how do I get in there? And this is like blocked off, and when am I gonna get over to that space?
Tiny Re Subtime Tiny P9 Peter Dance Good Afternoon TP Tiny P9 Peter Salute and the Flock Tiny P9 Ship.
Jesus. And then it just sort of works out, you know. They craft those games so cleanly and in such a satisfying way. I'm really having a great time, and it's spooky too. So yeah, there we go. Ben's streaming it tomorrow, I believe. So if you want to watch some Resident Evil 9 Requiem, you should catch Ben Potter's stream tomorrow. Confused_dude on Twitch. Hello Luna Isle. Thank you for chatting. So excited to catch a live stream. I found your VODs channel a couple of weeks back, and this is the first time I've managed to watch. Oh, well, thank you very much, Luna. When you say you found the VODs channel, do you mean by pure chance? Are you a non... have you not followed this community previously? Or are you're a long-time Triple Jump, Vidiots, What Culture kind of viewer, and you just happened to discover that I'm now streaming? Either is cool. Even better if you're a newcomer. Lovely to have new people come along. Thank you very much to Steven Skodes for those bits there, and to Scarf of Jericho for subscribing via Prime. 2 months now. Wonderful. Thank you for the resub. Good afternoon, TP and the Flock. It's lovely to have you here, Scarf of Jericho, and everyone else who's joined the chat now as well. And yes, hello again to Eden and Pops who've chatted for the first time. Nice to see you here. Lovely. Well, today we're going to be playing some Spyro 2 Challenge Mode mod. We got as far as... Oh, we had an interesting time in Scorch, didn't we? I'm new, been watching a lot of Spyro gameplay lately, so you came up in my recommended. Oh, well, that's lovely. Thank you, Luna. Welcome. Very, very big welcome to you. Hopefully you've been enjoying the challenge mode. I'm looking forward to streaming some more. One of the bad things about living a few months behind on YouTube, due to an exceedingly long, sorry, I thought she was going to read a message there. Long YouTube watch later queue meant I didn't see the announcement of this channel on Worst Games Ever, on the Worst Games Ever update. Glad I can catch a stream now. I hope you are well, TP. Sincerely missed your presence streaming. Well, thank you, Matt Jadith Evans. No worries. Don't worry about that. I have a YouTube watch later list that is over 100 videos long. Because one of the channels I follow is BBC... Are they called BBC Archive or something else? But they post loads of really old stuff from like the 70s and 80s. And some of it is really long. Sometimes it's like half an hour or 40 minutes. Sometimes it's like 2 minutes. But there's loads of it where I'm like, that looks interesting, but I don't want to watch it right now. And I add it to my list. And it just sits there.
Oi, oi.
Oi, oi. And it takes me ages to get through. Shane Muck, 1986. Thanks for subbing for 2 months now. Thank you very much indeed. Thank you, my darling. And also to Larger Than Life. Oi, oi to you. 2 months. Thank you very much. On a 2-month streak. Love a bit of BBC Archive. Yeah. Oh, yeah. A couple of you. Are fans of BBC Archive. It's good. It's well worth watching. It's a real slice of British... Well, not just British social history, but, you know, they do stuff from all around the world as well. But, yeah, really good channel. But, you know, there's that much stuff that I'm like, okay, add it to the list, watch it later. There you go. I'm up to 350 videos, says Matt J to them as well, fair enough. But a couple of hundred of those are 2 to 3 minute videos, so I will catch up quickly once they appear. No worries. No pressure, but it's good to have you. Let's do some challenge mode mod. Luna says, I've been back to watch the Spyro Reverse mod too. That was really interesting. I had a great time with that one. It was a lot of fun. Okay, cool. Spyro. So yes, we went to Scorch and had a weird old time with Bombo, who hadn't been moved, it turns out, but the doors were shut, which was kind of strange, down in Front's box. We're now heading to Fracture Hills, which I don't know quite what to expect here.
Go into the garden and bury yourself where none of us can see you. You're making us puke.
All right, Nigel, life's a bit premature for that. You know, it might be great. Or maybe I just make you puke all the time. I don't know. Nice to see you. Will there be any scary sheep today? Asks Flushy Loves Jennykin. I can almost guarantee... Well, actually, I say that. Remember in Summer Forest, there was a giant sheep in this mod? So I can't guarantee anything, actually. That would be wrong of me. But in we go to Fracture Hills, which is a lovely name. And it's a lovely atmosphere with this, like, dark sky. And a nice setting, but it's going to be really controversial. I'm not actually a big fan of this level, like of its concept. I know this music is like a meme, and you know, it is funny, but also I don't really like the sorority girl fawns who speak like this.
Well, hello there, Mr. Dragon. You're pretty cute for a quadruped. I wish I could take you on a tour of our temple, but a bunch of lousy earth shapers have encased it in stone.
That's okay, Larger Than Life. No worries. So, yeah, you know, hot take, controversial take. Not a huge fan of this level overall. I feel like it could be so much more, like, nice and moody than it really is. Like, I love the aesthetic, but... You know, because I've said before many a time that my favourite level or levels in Spyro 1 are Dark Hollow and Dark Passage, which both happen to have dark in the name, but also it is kind of about how moody they are. And this could be it. And this has owls hooting in the background. But, you know, also it has the Idle Springs music. I don't know why it has the same music. Anyway, here's the level mechanic, if you're not familiar with this game. We use these boys to blast open. Oh, there's a basket on there. What? Oh, they're all over the buildings, look.
Some satyrs trapped in stone.
Trapped in stone. I mean, the Irish accents in this one are okay, particularly when you compare them to the Irish accents in the Reignited trilogy, which are dreadful, absolutely horrendous. So yeah, could be worse. So I don't know if I can sub via Prime on my phone. I normally use Twitch on my laptop, but I'm on a coach right now. I don't know if you can do it on your phone. Possibly. I don't know. If someone wants to do in fact, I can do it. ! Prime. That's the link. So you might want to try tapping that, just see if it works. But if not, no rush. You can always do it. I guess maybe you want to do it while I'm live, but you can do it another time. Thank you for considering subscribing. So we've got baskets on the buildings, and we've got earth shapers up here, actually, which is not normal. They're normally hanging around down there or towards the end of the level, but that's going to be interesting. Oh, I've also remembered this. The other reason I don't like this level very much is it's got the escort mission in it. Boo hiss. Anyway, we won't be doing that today because there's no point doing it once and then having to come back again later once you've got head bash and do it all over again. So that will make sense. If you're not familiar with this game or with this level, that will make more sense later when we get there. But basically, you can do it. Oh, can I knock him off? I can push him off. There he goes. there's basically a 2-part orc challenge, and you do part 1, and then part 2, they're like, oh, you have to come back later, Spyro, when you can do this new ability. And then when you come back later, once you've got that ability, you have to do part 1 again to unlock part 2. And part 1 is a pain in the arse, so we won't be doing it until later. Possibly today, depending on how quickly we end up in Winter Tundra. I don't know. It might be today. But not on this visit, is what I can say. I can say that much. Oh, you definitely can. That's how I did mine, says Scarf of Jericho. Well, there you go. There's your answer. It's my level with the leading the fawn through the route. Oh, it's the level with leading the fawn through the... Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Rizzcracker's on a streak. Thank you, Rizzcracker. I actually played Hogs of War for the first time at the weekend. Nice to see some of those voice lines in proper context. Good game. I love Hogs of War. In fact, shortly, sometime today, I would like the chat to let me know what they want me to play on Thursday. Because we finished... Oh, there's a pot up there. We finished Reanimal. We had a horrible, wonderful, horrible time with Reanimal. Disgusting.
You're doing incredibly well, aren't you? What a sexy player!
And I get 2 lives in this mod for every life that we pick up, which is nice. So we need to decide what to play on Thursday, and a couple of people suggested Hogs of War on the previous stream, which I didn't necessarily expect. I love Hogs of War, but I thought it was kind of one of those games that I keep playing on stream, but do other people really like it? It's like the Unholy War, Lord Brotovich, huge fan, but he might be the only one. So, but yeah, like several people. I mean, it could have been a loud vocal minority, but yeah. So we'll do a poll today, sort of halfway through the stream, maybe. Oh, yikes! Yikes! Bonk. Peter the Dragon, Lionheart. I mean, you jest, but Spyro's name in the early development was Pete. Pete the Dragon. I believe part of the reason they changed it is because they were worried about getting a cease and desist from... Was it Disney or some other studio who made something called... Was it just called Peter and the Dragon? I don't know. Okay, how get up here? Can I... No, I can't just do... Oh, can I get on the hills? Get on the outside? I probably can. There's a low bit here. Can I get on the building? Yes, I know I can, because I've already done it, haven't I? Can I walk on this? No, but I can probably walk on that bit. Let me... Hell yes! I've said it before on various streams in this series, but I really wish that all games... Lunar Isle, thank you very much for subscribing. You did it. Well done. I've never done it on mobile either, but clearly it's possible. Congratulations. Thank you very much indeed. I've said it previously on a couple of other streams in this series. Oh no, that's wrong. It's on this thing, isn't it? But I really wish all games had some kind of mode like this. Or mod like this, I should say, really, because it's been such a nice, refreshing way to replay a game that I know very well, and, to be able to play it with a new level of difficulty and to actually have to do some problem solving and, do some routing or routing according to where you're from. So, if only all games were like this, that does not look possible. Can I get on top of there? Oh, well, that's got no collision on it. Cool. It was a bit framey up there as well, wasn't it? Pete's Dragon is a 1970s film, says Ed Hoyk. Yeah, that's the one. Because of Pete's Dragon, I think they were a bit worried that they'd get in trouble for calling him Pete the Dragon. So they changed it. I don't know how to get that basket right at the start. Maybe we wait until the end to work that one out. Did I miss an alert earlier? I feel like I maybe... There's another sub, possibly? No, I got Shane and Larger Than Life, thank you. Got Rizcracker Streak. In fact, hang on. I can bring up my actual alerts list. No, I got you all. I'm being more efficient than I thought. Okay, so... Oh, okay. Never mind. If I missed a gem... Gemma says, hello Peter, sorry I'm late. What have I missed? You've not missed anything major, really. We've only just dropped into Fracture Hills, and there's a few Earth Shapers moved around, a few treasure items, treasure containers, but that's about it so far. I'm sure it's going to get crazy soon. Hello, Lord B. We were just talking about you, and that's all I'm going to say. Look at that basket sitting there in the middle.
It's great to be free. Now there is only one satyr left to rescue.
Good, it means I've not missed one. Normally I get that last one, and he says, it's great to be free. And I'm like, oh, for God's sake. I think it's that guy up there who I sometimes run past. But I've not done it this time, because I'm having to be thorough. Oh, okay. We've got an Earth Shaper standing in the doorway. That's interesting. I wonder if anything weird's go...
Oh, a dragon! Perhaps you can help. My friend is locked in this room and lost the key. And you know how hard it is to find a locksmith at this time of night.
Uh-huh. You're going to get down to Timpson's. No, it'll be shut, won't it? 14. Okay. Well, I assume that's normal. Or is it? Maybe it's not, actually. That might not be normal. But we got a lot of Earth Shapers and we got some lava, so we can knock them in. I've got my Discord turned. I always forget to close Discord when I'm streaming. Here we go. Marzi, thank you for the streak. Well done. Um, 14 is normal, apparently. Okay. Have they removed some of the bog standard enemies? I thought I'd had a bit of an easier time getting through here. Normally I'm getting absolutely hammered by bees and stuff, but how many have we got? 4. Yeah, okay. They've massively slashed the number of non-Earth Shaper enemies, but that's fine. We can deal with that. So let's get this guy. That's not even a guy. Yeah, normally there's definitely a tree on here normally, so we're going to have to kill a lot of Earth Shapers. There's 2 Earth Shapers standing on top of each other there, which is kind of weird. Kind of weird. It's very weird. Not kind of weird. It's insane. Boom.
Now that you have rescued all the satyrs in Fracture Hills, you ought to go into the temple.
I like how 2 of the quests in this game are free fawns from temple, because there's one in there, which is an orb challenge, but then there's also one in this actual main temple that we've just smashed open. Constantly getting stuck in places. Okay, at least she's actually here, because, you know, they tend to move these people around as well, don't they, this modder?
You're probably expecting me to be all like, you're my hero, thanks for saving poor helpless little me, blah blah blah. Sorry, short stuff, I was only in here because I like the peace and quiet. Anyway,
short stuff.
The other fans wanted me to give you this talisman.
That is heightist. Cool. Fracture Hills talisman. Nice. That's a nice talisman, actually. I like the talisman design. This escort mission is going to be fun. Yeah, I know you've only just arrived, Genesis. I was actually saying earlier, I'm not going to do it right now on this visit, because if you do know this game, you will know that we can't do part 2 of that challenge, where you go hunting Earth Shapers with Hunter until you've got Head Bash. And so you come back here when you've got Head Bash, and then you have to do the goddamn escort mission a second time to unlock part 2. So I'm not going to do it twice. I'm going to do it once. So we're going to do it later. But it may well be, thinking about it, it probably will be in today's stream, but just at the end. So I'm not quite sure how the game is going to react if I bonk the bottom Earth Shaper here. I hope it'll calculate it properly, but we'll see. Yeah, we talked about Unholy War. That's it, Lord B. Oh. I was actually moving the one on top. It is, but he's guarding. Oh no, he's not. I think I need to knock him off. Oh, nice! I did it with a double jump. Oh, hard mode mod for sure. God, that was a bit weird. Are we going to be able to get 14? I mean, actually, thinking about it, we don't need the we don't need the supercharge for this orb challenge anyway, because you can get into this building without supercharge. And perhaps I'll show you how in a moment, but only if first I'll see whether we can actually get the supercharge. Because if we can, then we'll play it legit. But yeah, you can get into that building using skills if you've got them. We did finish Reanimal. Someone was asking earlier. Milesy, did you finish Reanimal the other day? I had to drop out early, and if so, did it continue impressing? It did continue impressing. I don't know how much of the stream you caught, but I didn't really like the bit with all the kids, all the little like clay kids. That was a little bit boring. Well, not boring, just a bit tedious. I compared it to the bit in Little Nightmares, which is also in an orphanage or a boarding school, where you just have loads of little enemies to deal with. And I didn't like that much. But apart from that, it continued to impress on a technical level. It continued to, and in fact increased its level of horrifying us, grossing us out, and traumatizing us massively. That's kind of what happened. That's my main takeaway, is that it got really traumatic, which I had been warned about, but I think I was being a bit naive and thinking, oh yeah, I'm sure it'll be fine. It'll be fine. It was horrid. It was great, but it was horrid. So that's something to take away from it, I think. Now, one way we could unlock Supercharge is later. When we revisit, if we do both of these challenges, we escort this guy, and then he comes all the way over here in the most roundabout, stupid way possible, and comes to see Hunter.
Just stand still, he says. I'll turn your boots to gold, he says. Oh, hi, Spyro. You're a sight for sore eyes. I'd appreciate it mightily if you could locate that alchemist. He owes me a favor.
So the alchemist comes over here. He frees Hunter from the rock, and then Hunter says, "Let's go hunting. My name is Hunter. Let's go hunting." And you can then go around and kill these Earthshapers. And it looks like, if there's one more, yeah, there are enough, because they do release a spirit particle when they die. So there would be enough, if we killed them all, to activate the supercharge. But I might try and be a bit clever and cheeky. We're probably still going to have to activate supercharge later anyway, in order to like break the reinforced chest over there and stuff like that. But while we're here, we can nab an orb. So normally you would supercharge all the way around in a circle, and you'd end up coming along this way, and then you would come off here, and you would supercharge this door open. Bang. You have to do basically a circuit of the level, and you smash this door down, and she gives you an orb. But who needs supercharge? Not me. Now, it's not quite as simple as just getting on the roof, because this bit of roof is solid, but then you get up here, and I believe that...
Oh, thank goodness you broke that door down for me. I thought I'd be stuck in here forever. I found this fancy orb in here. Please take it.
That has no collision. Thank goodness you broke the door down. I thought I'd be stuck in here forever. If not for you, and the fact that you broke the door down, I would be stuck in here forever. Thank goodness for breaking the door down. Otherwise, I would have been stuck in here for... Oh. Sorry. So she's stuck in here forever, but that's fine. And I think that's kind of all we can do for now until we come back with Head Bash and unlock Supercharge. And I mean, there might be some treasure somewhere that I can probably reach as things stand. Oh, we've got a basket on top of this tower, haven't we? So we could try and get that. But then we'll... Oh, there's more Earth Shapers. Oh, oh, there's almost enough. 1, 2, 3... Oh, we've got enough, actually. We can get Supercharge. Okay, this changes everything. I didn't have to cheat my way through that orb challenge. We could have done it legit. But that's fine. I'm going to have to take this guy all the way around the houses. Does she not know the door doesn't have collision on her side? I guess she's not tried it. How would you know that? More gems. Oh, God. He's got a very long range on him, that guy. Oh. Okay. 11. Definitely saw some more Earth Shapers. Okay. Actually, are there enough Earth? Are we one short? I thought I just counted and there were enough. What's that? That's 12, and then there's one guy up top. This guy. Oh, we're not going to be left with 13, are we? Oh, God. He's clambering. There we go, we got him. Oh, we might be one short. Oh, no, there's a guy up there. Oh, yeah, because I knocked him down at the start, didn't I? But I didn't push him in any lava, so he's... And then I died, because I fell through the world. So there's just enough. Predictably, there's just enough, because that's what this modder tends to do. Come on, swing at me. Come on, swing at me. Not doing it. I'll have to catch the VOD, says Milesy. Do prepare yourself. I've actually pinned a comment in the VOD because I want people to know what they're going into. The people who watched live didn't have that luxury. They just hoped that it would be like Little Nightmares, which it wasn't really. It was rough, but great. It was great. I keep having to caveat it with like. By the way, it was brilliant. Okay. Oh, that was good. That was a first try by pure chance. Can I just get on here? Is that allowed? Yeah. You never know which bits of these things are going to have no collision. Okay, there we go. Got that. Oh, there goes the gem. Right, so now, in theory, we should have the supercharge available. I'm going to have to try and... get the chest. So this is the way you would normally go to free the fawn. You would go through here, and then up here. So look, I'm going to do it legit anyway. First try. Unnecessary. But she thought she was going to be stuck in here forever, and now she's not. So, happy days. So... Oh, let me get these. There's a bit somewhere where you can go up. Where is it? Is it? Hang on. Come out of here. There's a room somewhere that normally has the reinforced chest in it, which we know it doesn't in this version because we've seen it. I think think I've overshot it, actually. Big, lovely dreams. Yeah. That's what it was. Oh, there we go. This is what I was thinking of. So normally the reinforced chest is in here. There's nothing in here, though, this time, which is good, because we don't have to bring the supercharge over here, which is a bit of a faff. Now, the reinforced chest is there. So I have a feeling what I'm supposed to do here is bring the supercharge round, then maybe bring it up here, and then possibly supercharge jump over here, and then over here, and then like that. So put your big boy or girl pants on, everybody. We're about to have a difficult time. There is another way you can cheese this this challenge, which is, I've never actually done it, but I've seen other people do it, where if you jump through this, you can sometimes just about reach this step and then immediately charge and smash the door down, so you don't have to charge all the way around the world. But that's fine. Cesspit Prince, hey Pete, it's nice to see you streaming. Thank you very much. Welcome to the chat. Thanks for chatting. So I might do a reset save state here, and we'll see how this goes. No save state required. We're going to get it first try. I mean, sometimes I can't even get round this circuit once without falling off or bonking into something, so... Oh, we'll be lucky to even manage that. Okay, and then this way, and then... Oh no! I thought the top of that... I'm still charging! Oh, if I'd kept the supercharge up, I would have counted it as a first try. I thought the top of this Earth Shaper was the platform, but no. The platform is higher and behind him. So, I almost supercharged dropped onto his head, which would have been... I mean, he'd have been hospitalized instantly, I think. That was a practice, it doesn't count. Yeah, I agree. I agree. Watch me do it first try now. This bit I struggle with, even in a normal playthrough. Okay, this way, and then... Oh, yikes. Can I... I'm still going. This is still the first try. I do like how the supercharge works in this game, actually, where you can do as many jumps and uphills as you like, and as long as you... as long as you don't bonk into anything, you don't lose it. So that does make it more interesting for some of these routes. Whereas in Spyro 1, if you like run uphill and slow down, you lose your supercharge, which, you know, has its own merits in terms of being, you know, in terms of mechanics and challenges and puzzles, but... Right. I'm not quite sure. That feels like it probably is possible if I do it just right. But that didn't count. The floor was skew. I think maybe it's a different path than you thought. It could be, yeah. Hang on, let me just have another look before I think it probably is up this far. I mean, potentially I might be able to sort of ramp off here, which seems a bit concerning. Or I could bring it in here. Yeah, alright, thank you for that. I wonder if you can, like, ramp off onto the walls there. Oh, look. Is that possible? It's a bit of a tight turn. If I bring the supercharge under this ramp and then hop, hop. Maybe. Depends what my turning circle's like, but I think it is pretty good in this game. I think it's fairly sharp. We'll see. We'll see. Oh, this might be it. Oh yeah, actually. I mean, it's not... Again, it's not going to be easy, but that could be the actual route. So I'm going all the way around the level for no reason, potentially. Oh, that's... It's just that first little bit of height that's... I think it is possible, but if I have to jump from the right distance away. Or maybe it's not. Maybe it's not. I mean, it is when I'm just charging normally, I think. I'm sure I did it before. Hang on. Yeah. So, probably is with supercharge, right? Just have to get the distance right. So I'm at the top of my arc. Oh, that was close. Why can't we just supercharge into the rock that's on Hunter's feet? That's what I want to know. Oh, God. Maybe you jump slightly lower when you're supercharging. Maybe you have a lower jump height. If you ramp off stuff, you definitely jump way higher with supercharge, but maybe if you're just running on flat ground. I don't know. It could be that the fact that I can do it with a basic charge quite easily. Oh, and this looks like it's about the same height anyway, so I'd have to replicate that. I might have another go at... Let's just... Might have another try or two at this way. Just see how it feels. It's mad that you have to go all the way around like this. Okay, so up here... Okay, that was definitely not that way. See, I might try and ramp off that archway. That looks like it might be something. This is all still one try. I've done 3 laps. In fact, I think you get a skill point for doing 3 laps. Oops. Oh, well, now I'm doomed. All right. Can you boundary break with supercharge? Almost certainly. I mean, I can boundary break without it, just with double jump. You can't double jump with supercharge, though. Will I say that? I wonder what happens if you double jump through the supercharge ramp. Whether you get loads of upwards momentum. Anyway, so along here, and then can I... Ooh, I'm not sure if I accidentally cancelled that by pressing X. I don't know if he'd gone into a natural jump of his own volition there. And then I also pressed jump, and that may have cancelled it, or it might not have been me. It might just be that that's what he does when he hits that ramp. He might just sort of cancel his supercharge. Hello, some kind of div. Welcome. Currently troubleshooting a route to reach the reinforced chest. Okay, along here. Oh yes! Okay, let's not screw this up. Oh, god damn it! I jumped over it. Okay, well, we know it's possible now. I think I just have to jump off the right bit. I don't think I was doing that right before. I was jumping from the wrong area. So ready with my confetti button. Okay, so it's this way, and then... Yeah, and then... No! See, I'm having to jump really... The final jump into the chest, I have to do really early, because if I do it, like, right at the end of the bit of land that I'm charging across, I jump way over it. So I need to be, like... On a
What have you done with the controls, Gromit?
I need to be on a downward arc by the... Uh-oh. By the time I'm like coming towards the chest, I need to be like, I need to have already jumped a while ago and be descending, you know? Okay. Hell yeah! I know what I'm... Oh, hang on.
Results have been incredible.
Oh, and then the gems have tried to go where they're supposed to pop out, which is like way over here. Nice. Cool.
Are you cheating? Are you cheating?
Must be to be as good as that, right? So we've left a blue gem somewhere. Sparks reckons it's this way. I feel proud.
You're doing incredibly well, aren't you? What a sexy player!
Oh yeah, I know what we've left. We've left this... Where is it?
Thank you, my darling.
Are you cheating? Are you cheating?
The hype train. Thank you so much, The Will of Phil, for subscribing for
Thank you, my darling.
2 months, and Raindrop Joy via Prime. Great time to sub there. Okay, so let's jump on here. Where? It's there. Okay. Now I know I can't get much higher on here because these roofs have holes in them. Can't get on that edge because it's too steep. And surely that is not... No, that's not allowed. Let me try jumping from there again. I mean, it doesn't look right, but you never know. Oh, hang on. Hype train is at level 1, everyone. We've got 4 minutes, and it's at 62% already. That's exciting. Yeah, I can't go any further than this, surely. So... Can I? That looks like... No. It's because there's no collision on this next triangle.
Thank you, my
Subro 2 months, gateway to streamer.
Subro 2, gateway to streamer. Thank you very much, Trailing Badger. Can I do it from here? No. Thank you, Trailing Badger. I wonder if that looks a little bit flatter, just on the corner there. I wonder if that is if you can walk on that bit. Just looks like there's maybe... Oh no, you can't. It looks like you almost should be able to, though. Ah, that's unfortunate. How are we going to do this? Surely I don't have to supercharge or anything like that. Oh, no, not allowed? Yes, allowed. I'll do a save state here, because it's probably going to fall through the world. Oh, well, that's not allowed. I hope I don't have to be clambering around on this thing. No. No, I can't possibly have to do that. Oh, it's way over there. It's behind the... Is that where it is? Is it behind that building? Yeah. Oh, actually, I've not tried walking on this bit, have I? No, but you can't. Okay. No, that might be the... Okay, that might be the best way. Sort of pretend that this roof isn't there because it's not gonna... I'm not gonna collide with it, and then just head straight... Oh! You collide with the top of it. Okay. Oh, do I collide with all of this? Yes, I do. Oh, actually, Spyro even tried to stand still on that peak there. Ah, okay, we can stand on here. Interesting. This is it. This is where we're going from. In fact, I better save it here because I don't know if this is a really precise triangle to be standing on. It might be. Right, here we go. Huh! Hell yeah. That is all of the gems in Fracture Hills. We've still got a couple of orbs left to do, but we're going to come back when we can head bash. Let's grab a couple of double butterflies. And I'm going to leave by the level exit.
You're doing incredibly well, aren't you? What a sexy player.
I actually am. Doing well.
The results have been incredible.
I make no comments on the sexiness. That's for everyone else to decide. Thanks, Rizzcracker. And Cooly Wooly. That was some gaming. I felt like it was, yeah. I've just noticed, actually, because this is the US version. I'm pretty sure. Well, I might be making this up now. This might be a false memory. I think in the UK or the Europe version that it doesn't actually play the bagpipe music in those cutscenes. It plays music that's more like the it's a bit more like the Shady Oasis level music. Am I right? Any Gateway to Glimmer fans out there confirm that for me? I don't think it actually plays the bagpipe music there normally. Thank you, Gemesis. I feel like a pro gamer for sure. Right, up on here. We've got to get around this locked door again. It's part of the course now. If you've been watching any of these streams, this is how we get into the back end of Autumn Plains for some reason. Right, and now, speaking of Shady Oasis, that's where we're going. Or is it Magma Cone first? Magma Cone, I think. Yeah, alright. So from one Earthshaper and Fawn/Satyr level to another. But unlike most well, not necessarily. No, that's a false statement I was about to say there. I was going to say, unlike most paired levels, the enemies and allies switch. But they don't. Or what am I trying to say? I'm trying to say that it's good. It's a good one. It's a good intro. It's a really weird outro. We'll get to the outro later, and I still, to this day, don't quite understand what happens in it. It's really weird. But yeah, I was going to say that in most paired levels, that the enemies and allies switch over, but that's not true. Anyway, they don't do... Oh, look. That guy, the guy at the start of the level is just up here for some reason.
Hello, Spyro. I suppose you're here for the party. I'm afraid it's been cancelled because the stupid Earthshaper set off the volcano.
That music difference isn't listed as a regional difference on the cutting room floor, and I can't say I remember myself. I'm pretty sure, maybe not in the intro cutscene, but I'm fairly sure that in the outro cutscene, it's like some Stuart Copeland music that they're all dancing to, rather than the actual bagpipe sound. I'm going to look this up right now. Gateway to Glimmer, all cutscenes. Okay. Is this rain ever going to stop? I've forgotten what the sun looks like. Hang on. It's a sheep. I know you guys can't see any of this. I'm just trying to find the right bit.
Is this...
Yes, I'm correct. I've already... I can already see that it's the case. Let me show you this. This is a really low-res video, but... do I have a desktop display set up? Hang on, let me go studio mode first. Bear with. Yes. Let me unstudio it. There we go. I think that's just covered me up, but that's fine. Listen. That's just the music from... Oh, and here's the outro. Maybe they play the bagpipes in this one, but... No, they don't. That's just the Shady Oasis music. Vindicated. Yes, I was right. There we go. It is like a flute, yeah. It's music from one of the other levels we're going to go to today. It's really strange. Why isn't it the bagpipes? These are little tiny baby Earth Shapers who
Just because you're great at everything doesn't mean everyone likes you.
No, that is true. Just because you know everything about Spyro, like tiny regional differences, doesn't mean everyone likes you. I can attest to that. These snails are great. They make the yow noise. Yow! Love those guys. Oh, jeez, there's an Earth Shaper up here. Okay, hang on, let me light this. Hello, British Chippy. Nice to see you. Sorry I've not caught a stream earlier. I hope you're well. That's all right. Don't worry about it. Nice to see you here. No pressure to ever be here. Got a VODs channel. If you've missed any of the streams, or if you're gonna miss any of the streams in future, but want to catch up on them, and you've followed as well. Welcome to the flock, you sheep, you. Thank you very much indeed for the follow. Hang on, was that the exit man up there? Oh no, I thought he was standing next to a flag, but it's the guy with the pneumatic drill. Amy loves how much I talk on and on about Spyro. Yeah, absolutely. So normally the way you kill these Earth Shapers, that guy up there, they're normally down here on the ground, like 2 steps in front of these guys, and you bonk them onto these crosses, and they get brutally murdered by these little fawns. We're gonna facilitate that now. With a little more. Yikes. I'm not sure I've ever seen these guys do the falling animation like that, because I don't think. Oh, yikes! That was a really big knockback there. I'm not sure there's really an opportunity for these guys to ever fall off a ledge in this level, so I don't think I've ever seen them go whoa like that. Bonking and murder. Spyro certainly is educational. Yeah, it is.
Thank you, my darling.
Thank you, my darling. That's Jackal B. Buddington subscribing for 2 months now. Thank you so much indeed. Really appreciate it. Thanks to everyone who's subbed. Like, in all sincerity, it becomes white noise, doesn't it, really, I think, when you sub to someone and they're like, thanks so much. Thank you. But, you know, I'm self-employed now, and you know, I've got a few revenue streams on the go, but this is one of them, and you are literally helping me pay for food. So I'm so grateful. And also, even if you weren't helping me pay for food, you know, if I was the richest man in the world, it would still mean a lot that people want to subscribe, even, you know, even if it was free to subscribe. It's just nice. Never seen them do that, I don't think. It's just nice that people want to, you know, that they want to be here, they want to be notified, they want to get the emotes and stuff. It's all very, very nice. More bandidos for Peter. Not had a bandito in a little while, actually. I'll have to go out and get some. You reminded me that they exist, Benson boy. It's not that often that I get to have the knockoff. The bandidos. For those who don't know, bandidos, I think they're either bandidos or banditos. Maybe they are bandidos. That's certainly what we call them in the community, I think. It's the Aldi, I think, version of Desperados. You're like, oh, what's another Mexican term / concept? Bandido? Sure. Yeah. So typically we shop at Lidl. Oh, so many lives. And Lidl, I think, on the odd occasion that they're actually selling tequila-flavoured beer, they do actually sell genuine Desperados. Whereas Aldi, you got to get the Bandido. I've got to be careful where I knock this guy, actually, because he could fall off. Ooh, he could fall down into the lava, which, well, I suppose that would kill. No. Oh no, is he stuck? No, he's not stuck. Well, he was, but. Oh, how do I get behind him? Okay, here we go. Look at this. This is... That's some Reanimal shit right there. That's brutal. It's horrendous. I prefer the Aldi Bandido over the Desperado, says British Chippy. I don't know if I could tell you which one I prefer, actually. I'm not sure... I know off the top of my head which one tastes better, but it's certainly good stuff. It's really become... It's really crept up on me over the past maybe year or two that Desperados / Bandidos is kind of my go-to drink. If I can get that in, or certainly in a supermarket anyway, if I'm just buying beers to drink at home. I wouldn't necessarily order it in a bar. I definitely have ordered it in a bar, but I'm just saying it wouldn't necessarily be my absolute go-to. But yeah, it's really become a staple. By which I mean when we get alcohol, which is not that often. I don't mean it's a staple like, oh yeah, bread, milk, tequila, beer. Stick them on the weekly shopping list, the bi-weekly shopping list. You know what? Let's just buy a crate of 100. Aldi version versus brand name Taste Off Stream. Taste Off Stream when? I was actually thinking at some point on my non-gaming YouTube channel of doing a... Oh, there's a flipping gem up there. Of doing a video just called, like, Passing Off. How Aldi and Lidl get away with it. Because it ought to be illegal, what they're doing. And sometimes it is deemed to be illegal. And there have been occasions where they've been... Oh, there's no collision there. Where certain products have been like delisted and stuff. Like Colin the Caterpillar, M&S, they complained that, you know, whatever his name is, Cedric the Centipede in Aldi was too close, and I think that was deemed like I think M&S won. So yeah, this is intertasting. I did get the gem, Quilly Woolly, yes. I didn't have to get up there actually, but that was good. Well, we know where Peter falls on the Lidl Kong Strong versus Aldi Red Thunder debate. Hey, I'm sure if I tasted them I could give you an honest opinion, but... so while we're here, I certainly hope this orb challenge hasn't been fucked with, because it's not that easy to begin with, but we're going to do the Crystal Popcorn challenge. He's limbering up. I think this is the one where he actually says the word cheater. It's the only time that Hunter says the word cheater in the game. If you lose, I think he says, yeah, nobody beats a cheater. And that's where I lifted the alert from, for those who watched my stream ages ago at Triple Jump, where I had him coming up on screen saying cheater. I think this is where I got it from. So if I accidentally fail this,
Spyro,
you'll hear him say cheater.
This cool cave I found. Let's play a little game. Every so often, a piece of this crystal popcorn pops out of the ground. The first one to grab 10 of them wins.
He's got some. He's got legs that go all the way up, hasn't he? They sort of, because if you track the polygons, they go up to his waist. So his coccyx starts at his thighs almost. Hello barman, please pop to Aldi and get me a Bandido. Yeah. I brought my own. Can I pay corkage, please? I watched that last night, weirdly, says D-Lodge. Oh, well, there you go. I think it's from here. I would probably fail this at least once, so we may hear him say it.
Ready when you are.
Okay. We've got to grab the crystal popcorn. You follow this... Follow the steam. You can just steal it from Hunter if you're a pro. Oh, I missed that one. Oh. Ooh. Oh, I've got really lucky here. This is normally super hard, this challenge. but I got some good popcorn RNG. Oops. May have spoke too soon. I kind of almost want to fail so I can hear him say it.
Okay.
Okay.
Here's an orb.
Here's an orb. He's just been keeping hold of that. You know, we really need these orbs to defeat Ripto, but he's just had it in his bag. You want to go for the harder challenge?
If you can beat me again, let's play to 15 this time. What do you say?
Antonio Bandidos. Bong. Let's play.
I'm ready when you are.
Go. So this hasn't been changed. Oh, so not only do we have to get more this time, but haha, nabbed. But I think he's a bit faster, and I think his AI is a bit better on this one. Maybe not. That might be just how it feels, but oh, I should have got that one. Oh, that went behind me. I thought it was going forwards. Oh, yikes. No. I don't really know why he calls it crystal popcorn, but it seems to fit, you know. I think he's right. This is crystal popcorn. Whatever that is. Oh, yikes.
You're really good.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to come up with some harder games. For now, take this orb. I guess you earned it.
Hello, Louis J. Weber. Nice to see you. I always just steal from Hunter. I mean, it is the way to do it. Yeah. Crystal popcorn sounds like a promotional advertisement from Cadbury's. Yeah, we can... Oh, up we go. They do delicious crystal popcorn. It almost sounds like a drinks flavor, like something by the Pepsi company. New crystal popcorn flavored Sprite. It's Sprite Cola. Coke. Is it Coke? The Coke company, or is it Pepsi? Who makes 7-Up? Is that Pepsi? I don't know. Hey, now there's the big debate. Never mind Bandidos and flipping what are they called, Desperados. Where do you stand on Pepsi versus Coke? Because I used to be Coke all the way. Oh, the lift isn't working. The modder has disabled the lift. Who cares? We can out of bounds our way down there quite easily. 7-Up is owned by Dr. Pepper. See, I'm with you, Wi-Fi. I used to be a Coke guy. I used to drink Diet Coke if I ever got a Coke. But now, I absolutely can taste the difference with Pepsi Max and Diet Coke. And I would much, much rather have... Oh, I can just cheat my way all the way up the volcano. Oh, nice. I don't have to dodge all these rocks. I just grab the ladder at the top. There's a whole load of ladder climbing you have to do there, dodging rocks, but...
Thanks for closing the lid on the volcano, Spyro.
Coke is better than Pepsi, says Benson Boy. Vanilla Coke is delicious. Diet Pepsi over Diet Coke.
For the party later. I think you deserve it more.
Pepsi 100%, and if we're talking lemon and lime drinks, 7-Up, as it's more lemony to me. 7-Up is more lemony, yeah. With lemon and lime drinks, I tend to just get whatever they've got, and I don't tend to mind that much. Like, if I get a little cheeky McDoodles, they have Sprite, don't they? Yeah, sugar-free Sprite. And I'm like, okay, yeah, sure, Sprite, whatever. So Moneybag should have been at the top of... Oh, that's why the lift wasn't working, is because Moneybag should be up there and he charges you for it. I thought it should have just worked, but it doesn't.
Well, if it isn't my best customer, the elevator in the next room can take you to the volcano. You can have unlimited use of the elevator for a one-time fee of only a few gems.
I don't know if I need it now, Moneybags, unless I left some stuff at the top. I'm going to say no for now.
Okay. I'll be here if you change your mind.
Okay, I might change my mind if I discover that I've left a single gem at the top, but okay. So yeah, I'm a massive Pepsi Max over Coke guy now. Coke Zero. I always remember whenever I think of Coke Zero, I always remember. Went down the high street in Newcastle a few years ago. I think it was when I was still a student. So we're talking more than a few years ago now, which is a depressing thought. But they had a stand where they were handing out Coke Zero. They're like little tiny cans, and you would just go up and they would just say, would you like regular Coke or Coke Zero? And if you wanted a regular Coke, they would just pretty much hand it to you and say, enjoy, or whatever, and you would take it and drink it. If you asked for Coke Zero, they would hand it to you, and then they would have to say, here you go, Coke Zero. 0 calories, 0 sugar, same great taste. And we were in this queue to get a free Coke because, you know, it's a summer's day and they're literally just handing out free cans of chilled Coke. Absolutely, I'll have one of those. And about 5 people in front of me in a row asked for Coke Zero, and this poor guy had to just go, here you go, Coke Zero. 0 calories, 0 sugar, same great taste. Coke Zero? Here you go, Coke Zero. 0 calories, 0 sugar, same great taste. Poor man. Probably being paid £4 an hour to do that. Well, that's not legal, but, you know. I mean, you know, it wouldn't be the first time the Coca-Cola company did something illegal, I'm sure. Say the line, Bart. Yeah, we should get a command where if if someone says !Coke Zero, we get that line. Shall I do it right now? Shall I add it manually, live on the internet? I don't think no. It'll take more than a convenient number of minutes. I'll do it in the break. I will add !Coke Zero. So how many calories was that again? I didn't get it the first 4 times. Yeah, I should have just. It almost made me want to ask for full fat Coke when it was my turn, even though I really don't like. Well, certainly I don't like the thought of full sugar drinks. If not, I mean they do taste. It's the same great taste, so you know they don't taste that much different. I don't think, but you can taste the difference. But yeah, I wouldn't mind if it weren't for the fact that it's like 40% of your daily sugar in a single can. My dentist would be very cross. My dentist is like that as well. Clearly has some kind of script where whenever you go for a checkup, she just says this. She goes through the same script to me every time. I'm very fortunate in that I've not had any kind of dental issue for years and years and years. I'm just some people. I know people, lots of people who do their very best to look after their teeth. Oops.
Hey, Spyro! You're just in time for the party. Well, you would be if those nasty lava monsters hadn't stolen our hits. It just won't be the same without party hits.
Party hits. It's like verging on Russian, isn't it? That Irish accent. You just won't be the same without the party hits. Okay, let's see if this is a normal challenge. Yeah, it looks to be. What was I saying? The attention span is non-existent. What was I saying? I've completely forgotten. I was talking about Coke, Pepsi. Oh, my dentist. That's a checklist for a dentist, a bit like a pilot's checklist, but for teeth. Yeah, yeah, I know people who do their absolute best with flossing and brushing and everything. You know, they really try. But they still end up with, you know, needing fillings and stuff, or they end up with sensitivity or whatever. And I'm just one of those people who is, I mean, lucky to a certain extent, but also, you know, I do my due diligence and actually brush my teeth and floss and stuff. But yeah, I don't tend to have issues. But I still go twice a year just for a checkup.
Just because you're great at everything doesn't mean
just because you're great at like brushing your teeth doesn't mean everyone likes you. But I go every 6 months because that's just what I was. That's what I did as a kid. I was just raised to believe that you need to go to the dentist every 6 months, even though clearly I probably don't, because I just go there, pay them some money, and then they say, yeah, everything's fine. But I've still got a guy left because I've not got the orb. And every time I go there, she has to just read this script to me about how, okay, there's 3 ways that we can look after our teeth. You know, and obviously it's her job to tell me how to look after my teeth, but it's the fact that not only is she saying the exact same, word for word, the exact same thing to me every time, but clearly she's saying it to everyone all day. She must be going out of her mind. Is there a bloke on top? We're missing a... Oh, he's there. This is not normal. Oh, that's a little bit tricky.
The results have been incredible.
Because you can't fly that high, although you can spit that high. Oh, 8 out of 12? Oh, we're going to have to pay money bags, aren't we? I think some of them have spawned on the surface. Okay. I think the fawns are working... Oh, there's guys down here that I've not got yet. I think the fawns are working with money bags, making it so that I need to get back up to the top. Thank you, Stephen. Man, some of you guys are racking up those channel points. See the same names all the time, and it's lovely to see. Thank you very much for your engagement. Congratulations on your engagement. Had a root canal last time I was in. Got my next 6-month appointment next week. Oh, sorry to hear that, Benson boy. Yeah, my brother has had root canal before. I think my mum had it when I was a kid. Yeah, I think there's got to be some boys up top somewhere. Am I going to have to take rocks with me every time? Oh, okay. Let's see how this goes. So, pay money bags. My dentist said, I'm not surprised. Thought you'd pick the one that stands out when I told him I'd pick the gold crown instead of a natural coloured one of my front teeth. Not sure if I'm offended or proud. So have you got like a visible gold crown on your front teeth? Interesting. Not surprised. Thought you'd pick the one that stands out. Maybe it was said with a bit more affection than that. I really made it sound like, oh yeah, well you would. Right, here's some money bags.
Well, if it isn't my best customer.
They had to do the root canal on a tooth that already has a crown. They just went through the crown. Oh god.
For a one-time fee of only a few gems.
Yes, please.
It's a pleasure doing business with you. Simply step on the elevator and it will take you to the bottom. When you want to come back up, just step on it again.
Is it going to come down? There it comes. Can't wait to absolutely murder bloody money bags. Yeah, we will do. Well, you don't really get to in this game, do you? It's just in a cutscene he gives the money back, whereas in Spyro 3 you do get to singe his bottom. Okay, so... Oh, God. Alright. This wouldn't be so bad. Oh, actually, I wonder if that spits out rocks down there. I don't think it does. But yeah, this wouldn't be so bad if we didn't have to source new rocks every time. But anyway, that's one. This is a great track, actually. It's an underrated one. With the weird sort of growling sound over the top. Where is... I wonder if one of them is down in the Crystal Popcorn Cave. I have a dentist appointment at the end of the month. You've all really made me look forward to it, Tar. Oh, yeah. I was thinking, actually, when we got halfway through the dentist conversation, I was like, there might be people watching now who really, really don't like the dentist and don't want us to be even talking, like whether or not they're going to the dentist soon, might not want to hear us talking about root canal and stuff. So yeah, maybe we'll move on a little bit from that, but okay, let me go into the crystal popcorn cave. Oh, hello, sir. I assume I can't. Oh no, I can't just flame him, can I? Let's look in the cave. It would be weird if there's one down here, but I wouldn't be at all surprised. Oh, there's not. Not one here. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. Hello, Deadeye Minis. We are being challenged today, yeah, and it's not. It hasn't been taking the piss, which is nice. It's just been. That's silly. Okay, we can't just flame him. So we need to go down and get a rock. Go kick rocks. But there is also another guy hiding somewhere. He might be down in the lava area, actually. Have I checked down here yet? I can't remember. I don't think I have. Or he might be at right at the start of the level. I couldn't see him at the level start when I had a quick look just now, but he might be. I don't have a rock on me. It's not in my mouth. That's just Spyro's cheeks, and he would thank. Oh, there he is, and he would thank you not to shame him about them. Okay. Yeah, I've got to climb the ladder. I always forget how to get to the... Spyro has thick cheeks and we love him for it. Yeah, the cheeks on his face we're talking about, right? There's a really, really horrible piece of fan art that is like a meme in the Spyro community. It is horrendous. And it's not actually to do with Spyro having thick cheeks. It's just, it kind of reminded me of it. You know, the talk of Spyro having thick cheeks, because there is a lot of fan art where Spyro does have thick cheeks on, like on Blue Sky, for example. I'm subscribed, or whatever the word is on Blue Sky, where, you know, you have like a little tab, like a topics tab at the top of your feed, and I do have the Spyro one on there. You know, waiting, hoping and praying for Spyro 4 to come along, and, you know, keeping my eyes on the news and stuff. At the moment, because there's not a lot of Spyro 4 stuff happening, it's mostly people posting fan art. And sometimes that's just like Spyro and... Well, I don't know what happened to that rock. It just sort of vanished. That's annoying. You know, it's Spyro and quite often Cinder, who is from one of the later series that I'm not familiar with, but she's like his girlfriend or something. Just hanging out and flying, or you know, it's like, oh, I did Spyro, but as a stained glass window or something. Okay, cool. Then sometimes you do see like Femme Spyro in a bikini, or maybe not Femme Spyro, just male Spyro with thick cheeks, and that's like, okay, not what I've signed up for. Or is it? It's not. But there is a terrifyingly niche would be a kind word. It's a fetish Spyro image. I'm reluctant to I mean, people will look for it if I even give you any more detail than that. Like, with just that information, you probably won't be able to find it unless you Google specifically, like, what is the infamous memed Spyro hentai image in the Spyro community. But there's a key word that would allow you to find it quite easily, and it's bad. So bad. And it's just like, it's on the Spyro iceberg, you know, like if you know everything there is to know about this game and its development and its community, and you've run out of things to learn about, then that's what you end up discovering. Once you've reached those depths of the Spyro iceberg and the Spyro internet, it's inevitable you're going to run into it at some point. I'll leave it at that. So, I tell you, Spyro having thick cheeks is the least of your worries when it comes to inappropriate Spyro artwork. I've seen some shit, guys. Okay. I'm gonna get teleported? Yes.
Thanks, Spyro. You saved the party. Here, this got mixed
I'm Googling it, Pete. Do not show it on screen. I won't show it on screen. I would potentially get... I don't know if I would get banned from Twitch, because I don't think there's any... I can't remember if it shows any genitalia. It's worse than that. Not to kink shame anyone, but it's something I would kink shame people over. That's all I'll say. There's some intersection where that's not right. By the way, what is going on here? What's that? What was that? Is that their hands? They don't have blue tails. That's their arms. So I think just two arms brush against each other like that, and he considers that cheeky and inappropriate and slaps him off the cliff. I've never quite understood what's going on there. It would make more sense if they're, if they sort of like accidentally backed into each other and sort of their butts touched. Ooh, saucy. But yeah, it was a murder. That was actually categorically a murder. A little spirit particle should come out, I think, in the cutscene. Do not Google it. It's not nice. If it's the same one I'm thinking, it probably is. I suggest you don't Google it. In all sincerity, do not Google it. I shouldn't have told you about it, but someone said thick cheeks, and it just got me thinking about the worst of Spyro. Shady Oasis, in we go. There's some intersection where it's not representative of all Spyro fans in the way that the equivalent is for the Sonic community. Yeah, it's like that. It's the way people are with Sonic. Yeah. People are really into Sonic's feet, aren't they, I think, in the Sonic community? I think that seems to be one that I see represented a lot. Or at least I've seen that. I don't know if it's like, again, one kind of specific memed on image where it's Sonic without his shoes on. And he's got feet that are kind of the same size or bigger. That charge to the goal. There's on-screen text. Charge to the goal. What? What? Oh, okay. Once I hit square. Okay, I see. So I guess by the goal it means the berry bush. If I'm standing still, nothing happens. Once I start charging, I'm fine. I'm alive. But as soon as I let go of charge or I bonk into a wall... Oh. Or possibly time out as well. Then you just drop through the world. So... Oh no, that's not... Okay, hang on. Let me just read the chat first before we... Hi Drew, save us from Peter. Yeah, hello. Welcome in, Batman fan Drew. I for one hate people, thank you, says Unforgabler. Yeah, me too. I always assumed it was the pair on the right high-fiving and then the other guy trying to be over-exuberant. Oh! Could be. I never saw it like that. Yeah, maybe they high-five and then he's like, oh, I'll do it too. It's just the way that he goes... He kind of looks like... I always thought that the one who slaps the other one feels a bit like, excuse me? Oh, that makes so much sense. That makes so much sense. I'm going to have to watch that again now. I think you're absolutely right. I think the other two high-five. Because they're facing upwards as well, which is what always confused me. I thought if it was two people brushing against each other, the arms should be sort of facing downwards. I'm going to enter Magma Cone and exit, and I think it will just show the cutscene again. He sees them high-fiving, turns around and tries to high-five his mate and just knocks him in. Right, replay intro. And then if I skip this, I think when I exit, it should play the outro. I think. Maybe you have to exit through the portal, but... Oh, yeah, possibly. Ah, never mind. Oh. No, okay. I mean, I could no-clip out of the... You know what? I'm gonna have a quick attempt at no-clipping through the world, because I think it won't actually take me long. Literally just jump straight out of bounds. I'll watch this whole thing as well in case that... No, I don't have to watch the whole thing. Just have to start it, and then leave through the portal, I think. My eyes have been opened. I always thought that because of the way he sort of like... He sort of raises his eyebrows in a kind of like, excuse me? As though he's been sort of... I thought they accidentally kind of brush up against each other during the dance. And he's a bit like, excuse me, and slaps him. All this time I've been making it way saucier than it really is. Yikes. There we go.
Thanks for closing the lid.
Here we go. Right. The guys on the right high-five, do they? Oh, you do, because you can see the start of them doing it, and he's like, ooh, good idea. Oh, and even the guy on the left actually attempts a high-five. I cannot believe... It's interesting, isn't it, that I know about the inappropriate Spyro fan art, but I didn't actually know the correct interpretation of the outro from Magma Cone, but now I've learnt it. So I still... There's always more to learn. You can actually see them start the high five. I'd never noticed that. I never ever noticed that. I can't believe it. Anyway, so this is weird. Shady Oasis. Charge to the exit. Charge to the goal. So, I don't know what this is. As soon as you let go of charge, it... Ah, okay. I can clip the bush, as it were. Clip the bush. Oh, I've failed. I've failed to clip the bush. Oh.
Spyro, it's a good thing you're here. I've been trying to get a beer.
I think I'm going to drop out of the world as soon as this conversation ends.
Strong enough.
If you charge or flame the bush, one of those yummy berries should drop. Much like I've just dropped. This is what we're going to need all our lives for. Okay, so if I just bonk the bush like that.
What have you done with the controls, Gromit?
And I can keep charging around and round in a circle. Oh, no. Apparently I'm allowed to be on there. Oh, man. I've got to not let go of the charge button, seemingly, the whole time. Except when I just bonked on those stairs for some reason. Maybe there's certain areas where you can. Like there, like that bonk was alright. But I let go of charge and then I... Oh, you are... As long as I hold the button, you are actually allowed to bonk. If you just keep it pressed down. Ugh, the whole time. Oh no. Soon as you let go of the charge button, you die. which is fine except for going up these steps. This is where it's going to be tricky. Okay, there we go. Oh no. Okay, hang on. I can recover from this. Oh, once you get close to a wall and you're bonking on it, it's really hard to get out of. I hope once I've reached the level exit, I don't have to charge around the entire level to collect everything. Okay, we've got some fruit coming down. Don't stop charging. Don't let go of the button. This would be impossible if bonking was also considered a failure. Okay, I've got to climb a thing here. More steps. Oh god. Now let's try again. Oh no, I pressed R2 to rotate my camera a bit and that just killed me. Okay, so I can't press the camera controls either. This is basically how I used to play these games anyway, just charge everywhere and hope for the best. I mean, yeah, I agree, except once you get caught in one of those, that's where it...
Do I detect a tear of frustration?
Yeah, a little bit.
Is everyone laughing at you?
I hope not. Oh, that's where it sucks. Oh no. I did wonder how they were going to do this level. I thought they might move the bushes around. That would have been much less taxing. Okay, here we go. This is so weird. Not being able to let go of the button. Oh, that's really bad if you get stuck in the water, because then you can only charge out of it, which is, you know, ordinarily you're probably going to take a couple of hits doing that. Oh, if I jump from here, I'm gonna overshoot the step. I can tell. No, I didn't overshoot the step. I should have carried on. I should have had faith. Oh. This is brutal. Okay, there we go. Oh god, that's a long way. Oh, I made it. I made it. I really hope Zoe is in this level and that she can give me checkpoints and that they actually count. Where is she? She's normally in this corridor, I think. No, I'm gonna die. Oh, god damn it. No. The fact it says charge to the goal, I think means I have to do it all in one go. I can't read the chat. I'm not laughing at you, but laughing at Spyro just slamming his head into walls over and over. We are laughing at you. I mean, it's not, in some ways, it's not as bad as I thought it was at the start of the level, which is, I thought there was like a time limit on it as well. I thought I was dropping out of the world for not having charged to the gate fast enough, but I must have just been letting go of the button or pressing my camera controls at that time. I can actually do this a bit better, I think, I'm sort of learning that I need to be approaching steps and things at their very edge. Kind of like that, but not quite. I'm having to like think ahead, like really plan my route down to the exact spot that I'm charging into so that I know I can charge out of it into the next area. like this is like, you know, you gotta take those stairs really wide. Oh no. Oh, god damn it. Take those stairs really wide. Once you get caught in that, you may as well jump off and have another go, I think. There we go, like that, like that. Oh, almost, almost. My thumb's getting tired, is the thing. Oh, whoops. Oh, no. Oops, the wrong way. No double jumping when you're when you have to hold the charge button. No double jumps. I've lost my main superpower. Some of these jumps you just want to be able to not jump as far as you are doing, but you have no choice in the matter. It's just a set jump height. You can't let go of the button. Oh, like there. That's just... Actually got up here kind of first try on this life, and then I fell off, annoyingly. There we go, okay. And then, oh, god damn it, that's a long one. Oh, actually, maybe, I wonder if I can get up from here. That would be nice. Probably not. Okay, here we go. Right on the tip. Right on the tippy. Oh, I nearly pressed my camera button then as well, that would have been bad. This is a difficult level because I also can't look at the chat. I suppose I could like push myself into a corner and just keep bonking on the wall and read the chat for a bit. It'd be no different to what I'm doing now, really, which is constantly bonking. Right. Oh god, that's like you have to go from corner to corner. Again, I got lucky kind of doing that almost first try when I did it first time. There we go, okay. Read the chat. Hungry, hungry hippos. Yeah, this is where the real Dark Souls begins. This is a challenge, for sure. There's one level in every stream, in every VOD, where I'm like, damn. This is the hard one of the stream. Oh no. Oh, that bush has been moved down, fortunately. That's very forgiving. Does he smash the door? There we go. Smash it. This is the exit. Hang on, just turn around. Speak to him.
Thanks for helping me reach the Great Berry Bush. Now we can eat.
I did actually foolishly just let go of the button, whereas maybe I should have carried on holding it.
All of us hippos.
At least I'll get the talisman. I'm holding the button again. Oh, the worst thing is we're going to have to come back here later and maybe do it again. Or maybe you don't have to do it again once you've got the talisman.
3 thieves have stolen our magical brass lamps. Please get the lamps before they take them away from Shady Oasis.
I'm still holding square, but I have let go of it in between, like during these conversations. And I think the first time I spoke to him at the start of the level, when I wasn't holding the button, I think I dropped out of the world instantly. Right, I'm going to let go of it and see what happens. Okay, right. So once you've done it, once you've got the talisman, it forgives you. Thank goodness. So now we can kind of complete the level as normal. We are going to have to come back here anyway because there is a head bash related orb challenge and there's a chest there that requires head bash, but that's fine. So, Crikey, that was weird. I didn't expect that at all. I didn't expect them to have added on-screen text either. That was fun. They've been forgiving and not moved this somewhere ridiculous, which is good. Thank bloody fuck. Yeah. It would be really bad if we had to collect everything in the level with just holding charge. I mean, we would at least be able to do it with different lives, so I could charge into one area and then just let go of the button and respawn and then charge to another area and so on. But...
It's a sheep.
It's a sheep. Thank you very much to MSN Truspert for the follow there. Welcome to the flock. You are a sheep, and you are welcome here. Problem is, because I've been just charging past enemies and gems and stuff, we've not really been doing this, like collecting stuff in a systematic way. It's motorsport without the battles, don't ask. Of course! Okay. Thank you very much, Motorsport. MS Motorsport, in fact, for the follow. And for chatting. Nice to see you. So, after this level, we'll be fighting Gulp. And I have no idea what they might have done to Gulp. Crush was just massive. Maybe Gulp's just massive as well. But we'll see. What I kind of want to do now... I find... The other thing about Shady Oasis is I find it really difficult to navigate. I never quite know... It like wraps around itself so much in a weird way. Right, here's the... I want it to come back here. I want to just start the level again without having to hold the charge button. And make sure I've not left any treasure around. Big Gulp. Yeah. Could just be Big Gulp. Or it might not be. It might be... I don't know. What else could you have done in that level? Maybe something about the way that the weapons spawn in? Because for those who don't know, the Gulp boss fight involves... I don't have to worry too much about killing enemies, actually, in this level, because the power-up that they are going to activate is not relevant to me right now. I don't need it till later. I suppose I could use it at the moment, actually, if I wanted to. But Gulp... the way you fight him is that various weapons drop into the arena and you use them against him. So it could be that that has been changed in some way, but that doesn't seem like the kind of thing that's been changed by this modder for the most part. Like, usually they've just moved things around or changed their size or like joined stuff together. We've had orbs and gems that have been attached to fodder, haven't we? Like to sheep and stuff. So maybe they've done something weird like that. I don't know. Or maybe there's a time limit or something. They might have done that. Or perhaps you spawn with no sparks, and you have to do it without getting hit, which is a skill point in the game. So it's not like it'd be the first time I've done that. But I'm gonna get teleported.
Thanks for bringing back the 3 magic lamps. Here, take this orb. Some fairy left it with me, but it won't hold a proper shine.
I've just realised that in the world of Spyro, the punishment for theft appears to be death by burning. It's a bit draconian. Get it? Because draconian, see? Yeah, it is. I think in one of the later Spyro games, possibly Spyro 4. Is that a Hero's Tale? I get them all mixed up, the ones after the main trilogy. I think there's a Thieves' Homeworld, which is actually kind of a cool idea. Well, not like a homeworld as in the way that homeworlds work in this game, but I think there's a level that is meant to be where like in the lore, it's where the thieves come from, like home of the Thieves Guild or equivalent, which is a kind of fun idea. Enter the Dragonfly is 4, Hero's Tale is 5. Oh right, yeah. I think it's in Enter the Dragonfly. But I don't know, because I've never played any of the other games to completion. So... now's probably a good time, chat, for us to discuss what I should be streaming on Thursday. I'm streaming at a slightly earlier time on Thursday because I have an appointment, a social appointment in the evening. So this is an invincibility thing. So first I wanted to just soundboard some ideas with you, and then when we've kind of narrowed it down, we could do a poll. So I've kind of talked about it in the Discord already, a little bit, and yeah, the things that kind of come to mind are... Oh, there's a gem in there, look. As I mentioned earlier, a few people mentioned Hogs of War as an idea. I'm not married to the idea, but Bugs Bunny Lost in Time is one that I could replay. That's a sort of a classic PS1 platformer, so maybe Bugs Bunny Lost in Time. Another game that could be fun to replay is one of my love-hate games, which is, of course, Haven Call of the King. A game that I love and think is really underrated and did so much for its time, but has that really disappointing ending.
Spyro, my brothers have been trapped in solid rock. I'm afraid you'll need to learn some kind of head bash move before you can help us.
I still think the Grinch PS1. The Grinch PS1 I'd be well up for playing, but probably should save for Christmas time. And it's always been a game that we've nearly played on Worst Games Ever at Christmas as well, so I feel like maybe I should even leave it for that. Not that it's... I mean, one of the reasons we've not played it on Worst Games Ever is that it's not terrible, but I think it's not it didn't review brilliantly on Metacritic, so we might yet play it at some point. So, we've got to come back to Shady Oasis, so I'm not going to worry too much about whether I've left a gem or two lying around. Look at the little fezzes they're wearing. The Sniper 2. You played Haven before, didn't you, Tiny Peter? Yes, I did. I played Haven, I played Bugs Bunny, I played Hogs of War, I've played Spyro before. I played all these games before, apart from Reanimal. So, well, I suppose I've not played these mods before, but... a lot of my favourite games I have played already on Triple Jump, just by virtue of wanting to play stuff that I love
Spyro.
on...
Now that you have all 14 talisman, your guidebook can break the lock on the door, and you can fight Gulp. Are you ready?
I bet not have to do Gulp skip here, because I've smashed the wall that allows you to do it. Please open the door, Elora. Oh, thank God.
You'll have to jump down the hole.
Oh no, I have to jump down the hole?
Gulp are waiting. I can help you out a little bit. I tamed a few pterodactyls from Skelos Badlands.
But there's
You'll be dropping objects that you can use to fight Gulp.
There's a whirlwind, Elora. I thought you can't do this without... I'm aware of Gulp skip. It's like, it's here. Do you need the wall in order to do Gulp skip? Maybe you don't need the wall. I've never done it before, though. Surely I don't have to actually... But quite infamously, there's no other way, is there, really, to get to Gulp? Okay, you just have to dodge around it. Okay. Maybe that's intentional. Oh, thank God.
Gulp, we've finally made Avalar ours. You've earned a special reward.
Look at his face.
Gulp, what is it, boy? Oh, the ferry. Here you go.
So, there's a way that speedrunners get into the Gulp fight.
You singed my cape. Dragon,
early.
Really starting to get on my
As I mentioned in the previous stream, Autumn Plains is actually really locked down. Because of the really high point that you can glide from, they've actually made all of the walls in the castle solid. So it's way harder than it is to skip into Crush. But they found one way you can do it by slipping through a breakable wall, which I'd broken. I don't know if it matters whether the wall is still there or not. But anyway, you have to do this really dodgy thing where you slip down a step. But seemingly, is he going to be massive? No, he's not massive. I wonder what this is. Maybe there's no change in this level, but we'll see. Yeah, we didn't have to do the silly thing where you clip through the step and do this. Right, so this is the Gulp fight. And the idea is that pterodactyls fly in and they drop. Oh, okay. We have fewer weapons dropping in. So normally... Oh, also, it is that you've got no sparks. I thought maybe I'd just died without a sparks, or that I'd completed Shady Oasis with no sparks left. But I just tried killing that chicken, and it didn't give me a health point. We have to do this perfectly, and seemingly, I think, with fewer weapons dropping in. These pterodactyls are only dropping 2 eggs, whereas normally they would be dropping 3. Come on, Gulp. So, I found this hard enough with full sparks. I'd struggle without it, says Upside Downs. Yeah, we're gonna have an interesting time here. As I say, it is actually a skill point to complete this without taking any damage. So, it won't be the first time I've ever... It won't be the first time I've ever completed the Gulp fight perfectly, but it's a lot harder with fewer things dropping in. Now you can get double... Every time you harm Gulp, he does a slam like that, and then every weapon that has spawned in gets destroyed. So what you can do, depending on which weapons drop... No! You want to have a rocket in your mouth. And then either shoot a barrel or a rocket at him, because then you can grab another one. There we go. And get some bonus hits like that. Now I believe if you stand behind Gulp all the time, he spends all of his time trying to turn around and see you. Oh, what if they change the spawn rates so there's more rockets? That would be good. And this stops him shooting his weapon as often, I believe. Oh, he's going to get a health point back, cheeky beggar. Oh, all these bombs. I don't want bombs, because I can't trigger them with a rocket in my mouth. I need either another rocket to drop down so I can shoot one and pick another one up, or I want a barrel that I can charge out. Look at all these chickens, because the game's like, oh, you've got no health, don't worry, I'll drop you in some health points. Try and knock these in the lava. Oh. Perhaps it's only going to spawn bombs now. I'll wait for one more. Uh-oh. Oh no, it is doing other things. Okay, forget going for the double. I'm just gonna get him right. So yeah, I think if I stay behind him, he stops using his gun as much, which is the thing that you really wanna not get hit by, because it sort of homes in on you a bit. Oh, that's not close enough. Oh, Jesus, that was really close. Okay, here we go. Bonk, and then rocket, and then get close so he doesn't shoot you. Only 2 hits left. I must say, this is one of the best performances I've ever had in the Gulp fight. Oh, missed. Missed again. Stay close, don't want him to shoot me. What's he just eaten? I don't know what he ate. Is it a rocket? Or was it a chicken? He ate a chicken. stupid. Oh, no, 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 no. Okay. This is tough. Without the health, it's tough. I think beating Gulp without taking a hit is a trophy in the Reignited trilogy. It took me ages. Yeah, it is. Okay, here we go. We get him again. Now, if you're too close when one of your weapons goes off, you can take damage. So, if you charge a barrel at him, you can take damage. Now, please give me a rocket. No, that's a bomb. Hang on. It doesn't have to be a rocket, but I just thought it would be easy to grab it. Oh, yikes. Got him. Oh. Wow. That was kind of tough, but I did it second try, I think. Jeez. Pleased with that. That's definitely belongs. That deserves a.
You're doing incredibly well, aren't you? What a sexy player!
Where'd you come from?
EZPZ.
Just outside the castle in Autumn Plains. The castle is now free again. There's no sign of Ripto, and since you've been around, the creatures of Avalar are finally starting to get along.
Yeah, that was just a practice. I have to do the next one.
Since I know
I have to do it right now, all in one.
I really wanted to do something nice for you. It's not much, but we hope
You're doing incredibly well, aren't you? What a sexy player!
Aren't you gonna join me?
No, I'd like to, but I've got to go check on the professor in the winter tundra. He's still trying to fix the super portal so we can send you home.
Oh, that sounds interesting. I think I'll just hang out here for a while and soak up a few rays.
Oh, he gets his holiday.
Hey, where'd Laura go? I better follow her.
For 3 seconds. Now to the winter tundra, and we're going to unlock Headbash, which means we can go and do.
I think I've finally come up with a way to access the Dragon Worlds from
the escort
super portal.
mission.
This power crystal should give us the extra boost that we need. Just a few more calculations to set it up. I think I have it. Excellent. Everything is finally
Excellent.
ready. We're going to need a lot more orbs, but with the power crystal boosting it, the super portal should work again.
See you later, boring loner. Thanks for dropping by.
So, you thought you had gotten rid of me? Well, I'm afraid not. I persuaded that fat bear Moneybags to sell me a few bombs.
A few bomb.
Quick, the power crystal.
Don't even try it, book boy, or you'll be the world's smartest pile of ashes.
Book boy.
This is just what I need for a new scepter.
Hunter, do something quick.
Hey, give that back. Well, I tried.
Yeah, he did. He did try. God loves a trier.
After I destroy you all with my new scepter, I'm going to rename this place Riptonia.
I think Moneybags is war profiteering. He is, actually. He's selling bombs to both sides. And then he gets kicked out the castle, so... It's weird that when Ripto takes over any of the 3 castles in the homeworlds, it's sort of signified by Moneybags being kicked out. So it's like Moneybags is kind of seemingly the oligarch of Avalar. Oh, hello VOD Squad, it's Tiny Peter from the future here. It turns out that someone has used the ambient backing track that you hear in the Winter Tundra homeworld in some piece of music that they've put out, and that now triggers a copyright match on YouTube's Content ID system. Haha, brilliant. So we're going to have to skim through this part of Winter Tundra. All you really need to know is that I purchased the Headbash ability from Moneybags, and the boulder that you normally smash with the Headbash ability to open the particular gate into the second part of the Winter Tundra homeworld has been moved. So instead, I had to hop over here and jump over the wall this way. That's pretty much all you need to know. There was some stuff on top of portals, but I think that's about it. Anyway, in the next part, I will make sure to turn off the in-game music every time I visit the Winter Tundra homeworld. Anyway, now we've got Head Bash, we're going to head back to Autumn Plains to revisit Fracture Hills and Shady Oasis. Lunar Isle is here. I made it to my destination, even if my coach went completely the wrong way at one point. Oh, sorry to hear that. But we made it to Winter Tundra. That's our destination. And we went about it the wrong way a couple of times. But we're here now. Spyro too shy to do it with everyone watching. Yeah, I think so. Anyway, we've now got Head Bash. So back to Fracture Hills we go. And Shady Oasis. What do I want to do first? Let's do... It's been longer since we played Fracture Hills, so let's go there. Although, no, I'm going to have to go around again. I'd rather do Shady Oasis, then fly through that gap, so that I don't have to pass through that door again, which I'm kind of sick of having to do, like climbing the roof in Autumn Plains. So let's get this done. Now that I've got the talisman, is it going to make me do this silly challenge again? That's the big question. Charge to the goal. It is. Well, we're going to have to do this eventually.
Spyro.
Oh, great. Even if you speak to him. I was still holding the button. Even if you speak to him and keep holding the button, it still fails. Context for those of you who weren't here for this bit earlier in the stream. If I let go of the square button, I fall out of the world. Oh, I'm really, really disappointed that we've got to do this again. If I'd known this, I would have just waited until the end of... I would have waited till I got to Dragon Shores before I did Shady... Oh, I wouldn't have been able to, would I? Because I needed the talisman. Okay, so it's just part of this mod, then, that you have to do Shady Oasis twice. Don't let go of the button. Oh, come on. What was that? I didn't do anything. I might have nudged L2, maybe. Well, this will be the rest of the stream. Yeah, feels like it will. As I say, you know, I don't really want to do this, but we're going to have to do it eventually, so... Oh, damn it. I'm not sure I even pressed anything there. That's very strange. I think if I press down... Yeah, if I wiggle my thumbstick downwards too much, that counts as a button press or a camera movement that I should... Maybe that cancels charge if you hold down on your thumbstick too sharply. So maybe that's what's doing. Is there a reason for it? Is the mod just going lol? No, it's just that this level is... It was probably quite difficult for them to make this level much more challenging because it really just entails... I mean, they could have just hidden the berry bushes. So this level is about charging into or hitting each berry bush. Oh, damn it. Oh, that was really bad. A really bad mistake. Okay, there we go. All you have to do is get to each berry bush and bash into it or flame it. So I need to use D-pad, I think. That's part of my issue here. Once a berry falls down, that guy eats it, he gets big, he smashes through a gate. That's just how it works. That's the gimmick of this level. And I think they just maybe couldn't really make it any more difficult by moving stuff. I think they could have just hidden all the berry... Oh, but I suppose they couldn't hide the berry bushes or move them too far away because then the hippo AI wouldn't have let him go and eat the berry, see? So... I mean, they could have stuck them vertically up in the air above where they normally stand so that the berry would still drop to the floor, maybe? Like, make you go and like, find some height elsewhere and approach it from above. That could be what they did. But, hey, what am I? What do I know? I'm no modder. Right, here we go. And then we've got to do a really long one there. Oh, God. It is slightly forgiving in that it does let you bonk your head. If it counted that as letting go of the charge button, which mechanically is what you're doing, you're stopping, you're cancelling a charge, then that would be really bad. Oh God. It's like Speed, the dragon that couldn't slow down. That is so tight. There we go. Oh man. Maybe I need to do one of those little hops in the air, I think. It gives you just a tiny bit more... tiny bit more height. I think it might actually get me up and get me across that gap a bit further if I just do a little skip like that. Alright, here we go. Let's try one of those. Yeah, that does it. Okay. We are actually nearly there now. I think that's the hardest bit that I just did. Because we've got to get through here. And there's not much going on in this area. And then there's a berry bush through here, but it's on the floor. Because I guess they just knew you wouldn't be able to charge up there. Hang on. No. And then that's it. I think he eats that one when he eventually arrives. And then he's going to break this door down for me. I can go and claim the talisman. Yes! We've done it! Oh, jeez. Speak to me.
Thanks for helping.
And now all I have to do is go down and break open a chest. And do a challenge. Oh, I need to kill some enemies, I think. How many? 18? Okay, that's alright. It won't take long. God. Yeah, we will never have to do that again, mercifully. Right, so got to backtrack to the start of the level now and just get all the enemies. Never realised how many enemies there are in this level. 18 is a lot. They're normally all dead by the time you reach the power-up, so you don't necessarily realise how many you've been killing along the way. An absolute massacre. Well, remind me to never ever do a challenge called Spyro the Dragon, but I can't stop charging. Because I have thought about... Well, I don't know if I've thought about one where I can't stop charging, because that's surely not going to be possible in certain spots. But I've thought about doing one where all charge is supercharge. Or maybe, like, I'm not allowed to glide, but I do have infinite supercharge, and anytime I'm charging, I can supercharge. Because that would allow you to glide, get across spots that are normally only glidable. Doing, like, supercharged jumps. But then it might be like... It doesn't actually make it that difficult. Like, maybe it's not actually much of a challenge if you can just supercharge everywhere. So, I don't know. Seems like it could maybe be fun, but it would need to be challenging enough. So his 8 brothers have been trapped, or her 8 brothers have been trapped in rock, and will sink in the lava if you can't break them free. This is a really... I've always thought this challenge is a bit weird, because it takes place in a really small area and is over in a second.
Follow me, and remember, jump and then press triangle to head back.
I kind of feel like these enemies should have been spread along like a long route or something, but they're just in a tiny little circle, look. We get that one. Smash. Then this one. It's just in a circle like that. That's it. It's kind of weird.
I have a big family, but you've managed to save all of them.
That's what we have to come back here for. We have to backtrack all the way here and charge our way to the ending. To do that. To get an orb. Cheers, mate. Have I completed the level now? No, there's a bunch of gems still around somewhere. It's okay, we'll get them.
Spyro, 3 thieves.
Yeah, I know about the thieves. I'd rather you didn't spawn them in, to be honest, but too late. Some treasure right there. I should say now, while VOD Squad are actually watching, as opposed to... What's that shadow in the sky? Oh, it's his shadow for some reason is up there. That was weird. Hello, VOD Squad. Some of you may watch the full intros and outros of my streams. Some of you may not. It's absolutely fine if you don't. I would, you know, understand why you might skip through that stuff and go straight to the game and stop watching as soon as the gameplay is done. But just while I've got your attention, I've already said it to my live audience before, but if you're not yet subscribed to the VODs channel, if you're just checking in manually, it would be lovely if you could subscribe to the VODs channel, because I'm very, very close to getting the requisite number of subscribers on there that would allow me to just monetize the VODs a little. And, you know, it would be another way that would financially justify and support this channel and these streams. I have no particular desire to go for partner on Twitch. That's something that I feel like I can't reliably commit to in terms of output and kind of the, you know, that I think if you're a Twitch partner, you should very much be like dedicating a lot of time and energy to the channel. And it's not that I wouldn't want to do that, and that, you know, that I couldn't be asked or anything, but I have got other stuff on the go. You know, I've got other channels to look after and things like that. I've got my YouTube channel, and obviously I've got Worst Games Ever to do. So your boy Ben Potter does a great job as a Twitch streamer and as a partner. I think he is partner now, isn't he? He's been partner a while, I think. You know, certainly, I know he's doing one fewer streams now, but certainly, at least to start with, it was his main non-Worst Games Ever kind of source of income. And he did do and continues to do a great job as a streamer. But because, for me, it was more, it's that thing. You're looking great. Ready for your close-up. Because for me, Twitch is as much about just having fun and checking in with the community and playing a few games as it is anything else. Whereas, you know, my more significant non-Worst Games Ever revenue stream is my non-gaming YouTube channel. That's what I'm going to have to focus on. So, you know, it's unlikely I'll find myself on that partner rev share that you can get if you're that much of a boss on Twitch, like the Ben Potters of this world. But I've got to focus my efforts elsewhere. So if I can monetize my VODs, to go back to where I started with this, that would be really handy. That would be really cool. No pressure. But yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Is Sparks actually pointing? Yeah, he is at this twinkly pot. I'm not really that familiar with Shady Oasis. Hit that sub button, smash the like, ding the bell, says Lord Brotovich. Absolutely. Where's this pot, Sparks? That way. Okay. Oops. Ooh. Up there, I see it. I think the head bash and how weird it is as a backtracking requirement is a symptom of the rush development. It's kind of like a weird move to unlock right at the end. It doesn't really get any interesting use. Yeah, you use it to like smash a lift into working, don't you? That's like one of the things it's for. Don't use it in the final boss. It's a good point, really. I've never really thought that much about... You know, I like that you break the rocks open in Winter Tundra with it. But, yeah, it's true. It's like, you don't do a great deal with it, ultimately. And it kind of feels like with the Earth Shapers in Fracture Hills, where you kill them with a head bash, like that probably could have been an email. Could have been a like a Super Flame power-up or something, maybe. Or it could have been the other way around, like where maybe you charge them and then Hunter finishes them off with his bow and arrow, rather than vice versa, which is kind of how it goes. So yeah, it's almost like they came up with this head bash thing and they were like, oh, where can we use this? I suppose we could use it for the lifts in Metropolis. Maybe we could use it in that Fracture Hills quest that we've already designed, where all you actually have to do is charge the Earth Shapers. Like, yeah, maybe it was a bit of an afterthought. I've never really thought about it that way, but yeah. Give Peter more money, and it costs you absolutely nothing. I mean, that is true. I wouldn't phrase it as give Peter more money. People are already far more supportive than... you know, we could ever hope them to be. And yeah, you know, it helps when there are ways of people being able to support our self-employment in a free way, such as watching monetized videos. That obviously is a good thing, that you can help us pay the bills without having to fork out yourself. But I certainly, even though it's free to subscribe, I would, on YouTube, of course, I would never say you better do it because it's free, and I'll be disappointed if you don't. Like, we've already had all the support in the world from all of you over the years, and the fact that it continues means so much to all of us. It really does. Fracture Hills. Come on, YouTube audience, just get into a modicum of debt for Peter. Yeah, that's what I should demand. Obviously, this channel membership, that's a thing. I know Ben does that as well. I mean, because I've got a Ko-fi, and because... oh, I'm going to have to kill these enemies, aren't I? So that I can... oh, no, do I need... no, I don't need Supercharge. I don't need Supercharge. I'll go straight to the end. Because I've got a Ko-fi for my... This Is Interesting channel, and because people subscribe on Twitch, I think that's kind of already two ways that people can, and obviously people can donate and do bits as well. You know, there are already a lot of ways that people can donate and give money and stuff. So at the moment, I've not set up channel membership on either of my channels.
I've been experimenting with this potion. I'd like to test it out, but the Earth Shapers out there have made going out a bit difficult. Could you kindly offer me an escort?
Escort? I've noticed that, Chris, yeah, that there are, we are getting memory card errors for some reason. I don't know why that is, but I think if you do a lot of save states and load states in this, it can, like on the emulator, it can sort of drop the memory card a little bit, but I generally don't load from my virtual memory card anyway. But yeah, thank you for pointing that out, just in case I wasn't aware, and it was important.
Great! Just keep those Earth Shapers away from me, and I'll take this potion to Hunter.
Right, this sucks. Is it different? Have the Earth Shapers been moved? I don't think they have, actually. Maybe they have. He just walks directly at Earth Shapers like that one. He tricks you into thinking he's going left for a start. Will you escort me to Hunter?
Will you escort me?
Past those Earth Shapers? Just walks over to this guy for no reason at all. Loops round past this man who we've already been to. No, don't, no. You bugger. I mean, as long as I take the hit, that's fine, I suppose. Okay, sure, yeah, I'll tank any hits you want. Okay, he's done it. Bloody idiot. Hate this man. I do like how Hunter has a different skin in this level, though. It's kind of, it's like dusky.
Man, do my feet feel better. Would you look after this for me?
This is the real trouble with the trolley. Oh yeah, and also you get the orb, like, face on for some reason, and it's the only time it happens. Just comes at you directly.
As long as you're here, would you like to help me take out these stubborn earth shapers?
I mean, not really, but we've got to do it.
All right. When I shoot an earth shaper with an arrow, you head bash him before he gets back up. Remember, head bash by jumping and then press triangle.
So this is why we didn't do the Alchemist challenge on our first visit, because we would have freed Hunter, and then he would have said, "Come back when you can head bash," and then we would have had to do the escort challenge all over again.
We have to get all of them at once, or they'll just invite more of their friends. Let's go.
I mean, this isn't that easy, this one, because again, it's about having to do stuff in an order that is dictated by...
Thank you, my darling.
An NPC. Thank you, my darling. That is Arcilla. Just subscribed. Thank you, Arcilla. And it doesn't help that it's kind of, it's possible to miss with your head bash. Oh, no. He got straight back up again because I bonked the empty space next to his foot.
As long as you're here, would you like
Thank you, Arcilla, for subscribing via Prime. That's your first sub as well. Thank you so much. Welcome.
All right. When I shoot an...
Lovely to have you. Surprise, surprise. See, that's what can happen. You can miss them because they're so big. You have to get their feet, but if you're not directly over the top... Where's he shooting now? This guy? I like the noise they make there when they fall. Oh no, one of them's just gone down. Oh, god damn it. Oh god.
As long as you're here, would you like to help me take out these...
I always wonder what type of arrows Hunter used to knock down the Earth Shapers in the first place. I know they must be pretty powerful.
Go into the garden and bury yourself where none of us can see you. You're making us puke.
Yeah, me too. I'm making myself puke. Oh, he got me. Oh no, I can't take another hit. Who's next? This guy? And then this guy. And then the guy to the right. Quick! Oh, and he's facing the wrong way. We got him. Oh, jeez.
We make a great team.
We do.
Here, I was going to give this to the alchemist, but I'm a bit annoyed at him at the moment.
Yeah, me too. Why weren't you going to give it to me or the professor? We're desperately collecting orbs to save Avalar. Incredible. Da-na-na-na. Thank the Lord. So I think we've completed Autumn Plains now.
Just because you're great at everything doesn't mean everyone likes you.
Thanks for his cracker.
Winning isn't everything, especially with a haircut like yours.
Thank you, Genesis. Oh no, I'm dead. Okay. I was just going to see whether I can get into the temple and go to the exit portal without doing all the bagpipes, but I don't think I can. And you know what? I'm not even going to try. Exit level. A rare exit level from me there, rather than a portal exit. But we did the portal today, so that's fine. Memory card has changed. Has it? I don't know if it has. What happens if I just do this? Okay. There we go. Right, well, is that all of Autumn Plains completed? Complete. Oh, look at all those hundos. Very nice. So we've only got a few levels left in the next stream. So I think we will finish next week, but it may well take... I know it looks like, oh, there's not much left to do, but actually we've got a flight level for a start, and we know that they can be kind of BS in this game, in this mod anyway. And then we'll have to pick another game to play on Mondays as well. Maybe that will be something a bit more Spyro-esque. So we could play some Crash Bandicoot or some more Spyro of a different kind. Either one of the games in its vanilla form, or Reignited, or Insane, or there's a mod for Crash 4.
Thank you, my darling.
My armrest breaking there. Crash 4... It's About Time has a mod called Enhanced, the Enhanced Edition. And I don't know if it's just quality of life touches or if there's like some actually interesting things going on there, but we can look into that. Or we won't do Spyro or Crash. We'll have something different. We'll just see what people fancy. But please do join me on Thursday for my next stream. Thank you, by the way, to Mascot5 for subscribing via Prime for 2 months now. Thank you so much. Yes, join me on Thursday at a slightly earlier time. I'm not doing 7 till 10 on Thursday. I've got plans that week, so I've had to shuffle some stuff around. So I'll be live from 3 till 6 on Thursday. I'll do all the posts on social media as normal, and we will be playing potentially Haven Call of the King, which won the vote in the poll today. I will take it to the Discord as well, given that there were only a handful of votes cast in Twitch chat today, so it wasn't a huge sample size. So I'll see what a few other people fancy. But there we go. That's been a lot of fun, and I wonder if any of my nearest and dearest are live on the internet right now. Andrew is live, Alex is live, and Adam is live. I've not raided Adam for a little while, so I think we should go and raid Adam Pachiti, who's playing Alien Isolation. Lovely time. /raid Adam Pachiti. Wonderful. So go and say hello to Adam from me, and enjoy the rest of your evenings, everyone. I will see you on Thursday at the earlier time of 3 o'clock GMT, and we will play some game decided by the audience. Might be Bugs Bunny, might be Haven. Time will tell. Lovely. Thanks for being here, everyone. Thanks for all the bits and all the subs and all the love, and I will see you very, very soon. And thank you, mods, as well, for modding. Bye-bye for now.